This is an exciting night as we welcome you to the 77 steps here on campus, as we join together to launch Southwestern College's next capital campaign, ForwardNow. This is a special place, and this is an important time in our history. Momentum is strong at SC. We're enthusiastic about this campaign and know the projects included will build upon our momentum.
This is our 135th year at Southwestern, and over those years, our students, faculty, and staff have encountered and overcome so many challenges. Fires, wars, depressions, pandemics, and throughout it all, we have persevered. Over this past decade, we've been building, growing, and becoming stronger. And over these past 12 months, well, we've faced extraordinary challenges. I'm proud of the many ways we have adapted and adjusted. We've continued to learn and grow this year. Just as generations of builders before us have done, we've persevered. This year, unlike many other colleges, we have safely maintained in-person learning on campus all year long. This is how our students learn, grow, and get better, how they respond best. It's what they want, and it's what they need, and it's what's special about SC. We've held practices and rehearsals, performances and competitions, weekly chapel and homecoming, classes and residential life. All of that in a safe and healthy manner with our students' well-being as our top priority. It is the builder way to find a way forward, and we have done that. Financially, the college is in a more secure position than we have been in many years. Your generous support, our fiscal responsibility, and the faith of so many students. This is a great time for our college, a great time to be at SC, a great time to be a builder.
That is why this campaign, that is why we move forward now. It is clear that this is a campus that is on the move. We've taken on and addressed challenges, and we're moving forward. The priorities in the Forward Now campaign will make an immediate difference by improving the experience of students right now. These projects also enhance our ability to recruit and retain future builders.
The value of a Southwestern College education arguably has never been greater. In an era when higher education is shrinking and in crisis across the state and across the nation, at Southwestern, we are growing and we are proud. Over the past 5 years, we have 4 of the 5 largest classes in Southwestern's history, including this year's all-time record incoming class of 226 freshmen. We are growing because these students see what all of us see, the value of this place, the value of this experience, and the value of these people who dedicate their careers to working with SC students. These students today understand how much these 4 years will mean to them. They're beginning to understand what all of you know so well, how their time here at Southwestern will mean so much to them throughout the rest of their lives. The value of the student experience on campus remains as important today as it was in your time, as it has been for each generation of mound builders. These are incredibly challenging times on campus, in our communities, in our nation, in this world. Perhaps more than anything else, what I've learned over this past year is that now, more than ever, the world needs more builders. More builders as parents and friends, more builders in companies, small businesses and churches, in community theaters and rec leagues, more builders as public servants and volunteers. In ways large and small, the builder spirit carries from this campus out into our world, and the builder spirit does indeed help carry the world forward, even through difficult times, especially in difficult times. Mound builders move the world forward in positive and important ways, and our students, these builders, need Southwestern College now more than ever.
At a time when people are feeling isolated, people, when they come here, they can genuinely feel the spirit of this place. When you're in the builder family, like, you may look different from somebody, but you all believe in the same thing. People function together here really well. They respect that somebody's different than them, respect their right to have a view, but then also are able to speak how they feel. Somebody once said to me that they feel like at Southwestern, like Kids don't just attend this school. They own it. Like, this is their school, and it's not, they get to be a part of it. They assume that it's here just for them. Where there's a world that just doesn't have hope, where people are divided, where people are just stuck in their own view, and they're isolated and alone, this place and the traditions and the existence of it just provide people like a North Star, like something to count on. And so to me, that's really important.
The Forward Now campaign has a $12 million goal with priorities rooted in our strategic plan, a plan that focuses on investing in the academic and co-curricular experience at our college.
Southwestern students and faculty have identified specific projects that this campaign is focused on for immediate impact. Those projects are establishing a premier learning space in each academic building, growing the Builder Fund, developing an interdisciplinary honors program, building the Bruce DeHaven Center, opening a center for career and vocation, and investing in residence hall renovations. Each of these projects is focused on our students. Each project brings great excitement to our students and to our campus. So let's learn a bit more about the projects.
As a result of feedback from the campus community, we will transform underutilized spaces in each academic building on campus into innovative, engaging, and resource-rich educational environments, where faculty are excited to teach and where students are eager to learn. We have identified spaces in each academic building. There are opportunities for you to make a difference in these projects. With thanks to Bob Jewell and his family, we've already transformed one space on campus.
The beach learning space was important to us to meet the learning needs of the students today. Learning has probably changed in the 30-plus years since I was there. With the new learning space, this gives the instructors the tools and the space to be able to make a difference with the students.
I don't think anybody's been intimidated by the technology. Everybody was pretty excited to make that leap. Different people can use different monitors, so you can have students presenting things and their presentations can be up and you can have more of a group discussion, or you can spread them out and you can project the same thing on all of them and they can follow your PowerPoint a little more easily than something up on a screen at the far end of the room that's hard for them to see. So I think it just gives a different way to look at your problem and look at what you're doing.
A contribution to our college's annual fund, the Builder Fund, is an investment in engaging, empowering, and inspiring our students and our faculty and staff. While we try to budget for everything each year, unexpected things happen throughout the year. Opportunities arise and needs emerge. Unrestricted gifts to the Builder Fund allow our college to respond to emerging opportunities to continue to improve quality. The Builder Fund is all-inclusive in its impact, supporting academics, athletics, arts, student life, sustainability, scholarships, and financial aid for unexpected student needs that emerge throughout the year. Listening to alumna Wendy Moeller-Seib talking about her support of the Builder Fund.
It's a privilege to have a college degree. It's a privilege to have known professors who later become friends and colleagues, people who've walked beside me for a long time and believed in things I didn't know that I could believe in for myself, things that I've achieved academically that I didn't know were possible, things that I have achieved as a professional that a vision for my life I didn't have came to fruition here. And so I hope that by giving back to the college that other young people, other students who come through here will have a vision for their life that's full of purpose and meaning and joy and relationships. And so why wouldn't I share in the same contribution that a lot of other people gave to make it possible for me to be here? We have students right now who are bringing about good in the world. And so investing in them now, helping them become agents of change right here today, I think is a good investment, not just for the future, it's a good investment for the present.
Establishing a dedicated and focused college-wide honors program at Southwestern will offer opportunities for highly motivated students to dive deeper into their academic interests and curiosities. Simultaneously, it will develop connection and community between students across the academic divisions. Rooted in the tradition of the liberal arts, the honors program will draw on innovative approaches to teaching and learning. We've invited Dr. Ross Peterson-Veach to share more about developing an honors program and the value that will add to the student experience.
The thing that's really special about Southwestern College is that no matter what category you slot into as a student, you're a person, you're an individual, and whatever you need is what we're trying to get for you. Wherever you want to go is where we're trying to help you get. Having worked at a big flagship public university, I know that programs are based on categories, but we don't have to settle for that. We have the capacity and the ability and the drive and the will to treat students as individuals. The honors program is a way to attract and retain students whose activity isn't athletics, it's not performing arts, it's academics. An honors program gives us that capacity to attract students who like to read books and like to talk about that. And I think that's an important thing for us because those students often provide a kind of leadership to the community that isn't part of what other students bring.
Because each of the projects included in the ForwardNow campaign have such an immediate impact on the student experience, we aren't waiting until the campaign comes to a close to get going. Once the funds are raised for a specific project, we are getting started on that project right away. In the fall of 2019, we officially opened the Career Center in the south wing of Dietz Library. David and Linda Smith and Scott and Shelley Hecht, who are co-chairs for the ForwardNow campaign, led the way to get the Career Center built and open. With their support, we were able to create an engaging space, a technologically rich space in the library. Additionally, we hired a director for career services to assist students as they work to secure that first job. From day one, the Center for Career and Vocation began making a difference in the lives of our students, and here's how.
So my name is Alex Munoz. I'm the Director of Career Services for Southwestern College. What I do here is change lives every day by connecting students to their future. It's one thing to come to college, have a great personal experience, get a wonderful education, and walk away with a degree. But the missing piece to the puzzle is how do I get this piece of paper to actually earn me money on the other side of it?
I was really wanting to make sure that some of the things we were doing impacted current students. We thought it was important to do something that was tangible, virtually shovel-ready, something that could get done that would affect students right now on campus. A career center or some way to help graduates. We can get you through college. We need to help you take that next step.
I mean, other universities have that, and so to be able to say, oh yeah, well we do too, I think that makes a difference.
Last year I was going through identity crisis of what if I don't like teaching? What if I don't like history and teaching in a classroom? What do I do? And we had multiple long talks about what my degree and what I was graduating with could open for me besides just teaching, and having the skills that a teacher has, what other avenues I can go in history if I desire.
Because what you do on the job is different than what you did in the classroom, and what you did in the classroom is different than what it takes to get the job. And so the Career Center is here basically to fill the gap in and help students make that bridge from college experience into the adult world as a full-time working employee somewhere.
The traditions of athletics, team building, and character development are woven into the history of Southwestern. Those traditions continue today, carried on by impressive student athletes and excellent coaches. The future of Mound Builder athletics has never been stronger. To honor the memory of accomplished builder Bruce DeHaven, a new training and team facility will be constructed just north of Jans Stadium. The DeHaven Center will create much needed athletic space, alleviating pressure on existing facilities, and it will add the energy and strength to Southwestern athletics.
I have passion for the college and passion for athletics. Bruce worked for several NFL teams. He spent 30 years in NFL before he passed. And so he was probably one of the top 5 special team coaches in the NFL. I told him before he passed, he was sick, and I went, his last Super Bowl, I told him beforehand that we were going to build a new football complex. We're going to name it after him, and he was so excited about that, you know. Anybody that comes from a little town and goes to Southwestern and coaches 30 years in the NFL, he needs to be honored in some way, and I think this is a good way to do it. Not only is it good that Bruce's name will be on it, but it's something that the college really needs.
We definitely are outgrowing our space, potentially pushing roster sizes of 150, 160 years soon, you know, and make it just that much better of an experience for the guys that we currently have on our team. An opportunity to go out and with recruiting to say, hey, here's a place that, you know, potentially could be your home in the future, and something new is so showing that you're growing and that you're trying to improve your program and your campus. And there's definitely benefits for the current, and then obviously the benefits of bringing people on campus and saying, hey, here's where you could develop socially, emotionally, and spiritually over the next 4 or 5 years, and a new facility definitely could do those things.
I think we would really appreciate it. Just going from this place to another place that we can call our own, like a great way to end off these 4 years if I can get it before I graduate or something, but I'd really appreciate it.
I had an opportunity to meet Coach DeHaven and to see a guy that's gone as far as he did with his career, but still come back to his roots and just so genuine, just a great guy. The legacy that he's built, you know, put his name up on a building, that I think that would just be really, really special. And so I know from my short experience with him, he would be very appreciative of it as well. So.
As you can see, we are proud of the momentum of our college and excited about the impact the projects included in this campaign. Together we can forge an even brighter future for builders. There are many ways to get involved and to support the initiatives outlined in the ForwardNow campaign. I encourage you to visit sckans.edu/ForwardNow to learn more about how to make a gift. Or you can reach out to the Office of Institutional Advancement directly if you have questions or would like to learn more about the ForwardNow campaign. We look forward to your call or email. There is a chance to get involved 1 month from today on March 25th. We'll host our 2nd annual Day of Giving. Our Giving Day has an immediate impact on each and every student. On that day, your gift to the Builder Fund will be matched, doubling your impact. Your participation in this Day of Giving is one of many ways to support our ForwardNow campaign. There'll be more information in the coming weeks, online and in the mail. No matter when or how you give, please know that your support of Southwestern makes all the difference.
Even in these challenging and difficult times, our college moves forward with our mission, as we always have. Making a difference in the lives of so many, working together, sending builders out into this world. We move forward thanks to your support. These students move forward thanks to your support and the hard work and dedication of so many on campus. Southwestern College is a remarkable institution, largely because of the commitment and generosity of alumni and friends. I have never been more enthusiastic about our future as builders. I have never been more grateful for our builder family.
We've just become good at what we do and unashamed about it, and then doing it, and people feel a part in a world that is very alienating.
The direction that we're headed, where we're mapping out our future, all of those things make sense to me. There's a sense of yourself as an institution that has a coherent center. That's the thing that helps you move forward, is knowing that coherent center, that story that makes the college You know, our first graduating class is 2 women and a man. In the 1880s, the time when women didn't go to college, you know, we graduated our first African American before 1900, in a time when African Americans didn't go to college. And that is, for me, the central narrative of our entire operation from the beginning to now to the future. We educate folks who show up at our door. We do everything we can for them. That, to me, speaks volumes about what we can do in the future, because that's what we've been doing since our inception.
But you got to have passion for something in your life. And if you got passion for anything here, whether it be music or debate or theater or cheerleading or football, basketball, whatever it might be, if you got passion for it, you got to give some money.
I think this campaign is a time, if you've ever at all contemplated giving to your alma mater, this is a good time. I sense a momentum on campus. We are moving forward. We are doing well with the product we produce. And if you're ever considering, this is a good time to jump on board, because you're jumping on a winning bandwagon right now.
Please join us in moving our college forward now. Thank you for being with us tonight, and thank you for all that you do for Southwestern College. Take good care of yourself and of each other. Good night, and go Builders.